This is a video on Venn diagram and notations. So, 4 things. What is it? How to do it? Some example questions and some application questions. Before we even begin, we need to look at the 3 symbols. 1, 2, and 3. So the very first one, it's an intersection, or think of it as and. So the meaning is any intersection at all. U or union means or, so all the regions in circles. This E means everything, so everything in and outside the circle. So how to actually do this question? It says, let's say, people that only own cats, people that only own dogs, own both, own neither, people that own dogs, and people that own cats. Obviously, with this question, you're given numbers 3, 2, 1, and 4. So to tackle this, we look at people that only own cats. Now in this case, people that only own cats are just this region right here. People that only own dogs are right here. People that own both are the intersection of 2. People that own neither, 4, because they don't belong to dogs or cats. And here's the thing, people that own dogs, in this case, it's 1 plus 2. Doesn't matter if these guys also own cats as well too, they also own dogs, so it becomes 3, which means that people that own cats would be 3 plus 2 to be 5. Now you get the idea that this is about like what belongs to what, and it's in words. What happens is, you might get it in symbol form. So remember what we said before, this one right here means intersection, this one means the regions inside circles, this one means every single thing. So in this case, the intersection between cats and dogs, or people that own both, are 2. People that own either cats or dogs would be 3 plus 2 plus 1 to get 6, and everything all together would be all numbers combined, and you have 10. So this also applies to, let's say here, with probability. So again, really quickly to go about it, you're going to look at here. The intersection between books and tablets, 3. For the second one is books or tablets, it would be 6 plus 3 plus 4 to be 13. And everything else altogether would be 16. Now as you know, probability works in fraction form or decimal form or percentage form. But in our case, it'd be easy to express this in fraction. So we talked about the very first one of which or how many people own books and tablets, and the probability of that over everybody. So in this case, it'd be 3 over 16, because everybody is 16. Similar to here, people that own books or tablets would be 13, 6, 3, 4, over 16, and that'll be it. For our next one, it's about a typical word question. So it says 80 students were asked about what the type of exercise that they do. 55 students use the fitness suite, 51 students use the swimming pool, 42 students use both. Complete the Venn diagram. Hopefully you will look at the numbers 80, 55, 51, and 42. You then realize that these guys right here don't necessarily add up to 80. So we gotta be smart about this. In this case, the 55 students that use fitness suite, it's gonna be here. 55 take away 42, we get 13. Because we always start off in the middle. Students that use both, 42. And then if we combine it with 13, we get 55. And by the same idea, the 51 that use swimming pool, we take 51, take away 42, we get 9. And if we combine 13, 42, and 9 together, we're going to get 64. So 80 take away 64, we get 16 on the outside. The second one is very similar, but only one difference. 35 students only use the fitness suite, 31 students only use the swimming pool, and 10 students use both. Hopefully you get the idea that this word makes a big difference and that we always start in the middle. So in this case, 10 students use both, 35, 31. If we combine these guys all together, we get 76, so we know the outside has to be 4. Okay, here's some questions. Pause if you'd like to have a go. Okay, so for the very first one, 100 students were asked about sports. 32 of the students like badminton only, 40 students like tennis only, 20 students like both. Fill in the Venn diagrams and how many students like neither. So because the word only appears, it'll be quite easy for us to fill this in. For the second one, using information of the Venn diagram, find the missing answers. So again, it should be quite easy once you understand these symbols. And the answer is as follows. So 20 goes in both, 32, 40, and if you combine them all together, you know that it will give you 9 too, so the missing number is 8. Same thing for here. The intersection between m and k is 4. The m or k in this case would be 5, 4, and plus 3 to get you 12, and everything else would be 13. Like we said before, that 13 comes into play here when it comes to probability. So 4 over 13 and 12 over 13 for here and here. Pause, we like to have a go at this extension question. Okay, so for this extension question, always start with the middle. 10 students like all 3 subjects. Dead smack in the middle. 20 students like biology and chemistry. Well, for biology and chemistry, this is the only section that they have, and 10 plus 10 does make 20, so we know that's correct. 14 students like biology and physics, so biology and physics. Again, this is the only intersection, and it does make 14, so we know we're right. Lastly, 15 students like chemistry and physics, so chemistry and physics, so you're stuck in the 5 there. Now we look at the total subject. 25 students like biology altogether. So biology, 10, 10, 4 makes 24, so we know the 1 goes here. Same thing for the other ones. 24 students like physics altogether. 10, 5, and 4 makes 19, so we have to add 5. And lastly, same idea, 10, 10, and 5, plus 5 to give you the 30. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If there are any questions at all, please leave a comment. Thank you.